la parola a Catriona Williams, Presidente dell'International Forum for Child Welfare.
Buonasera. I'm going to speak in English, so I needed these for Italian. You may need these for English. On behalf of the European Forum, the International Forum for Child Welfare, I am very, very pleased to welcome you all to the World Forum 2012. Some of you have travelled for 24 hours. Some of you have come from Australia, some of you have come from Indonesia, from America, from Finland, across the globe. And the International Forum for Child Welfare has organised 22 other World Forums. The World Forum is the brand of the International Forum for Child Welfare. And we're delighted to be here in Naples and to be benefiting from the warmth and the hospitality of our hosts and co-hosts. IFCW, or the International Forum for Child Welfare, is the global organisation that brings together organisations as a membership body. And our aim is to implement the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child. How are you doing with the English, everybody here, without a headset? It's difficult. I know language is a really important thing for us to be able to communicate across the world, as are cultures and interests, priorities. I come from Europe, and I know that the global economic crisis is having a major impact on children and families in Europe. And some of the poorest children are those from migrant backgrounds or having the impact of moving between countries. In Europe, more than 50% of the unemployed people are between 16 and 25. And a large proportion of those are not from the country of origin. In Europe, we need to keep a focus on social issues as well as on economic issues. Children and young people have their lives today. It's not just tomorrow. They have lives today. And we've got to come together as a global organisation to fight for their rights. We must also remember the impact of poverty in countries and the issues for countries such as Africa. We have members here from the African region. They can teach us a lot about how to deal with issues that affect families when you're talking about migration. The Executive Committee of the International Forum for Child Welfare is drawn from Wales, me, India. I don't know if you'd like to stand up, TK. India, Australia, Indonesia, Canada, South Africa, Finland, and that's just the committee. So we hope that during our stay and our work with you here in Italy, that we will have many more organisations from this area joining us in the International Forum for Child Welfare. We've had consultative status with the United Nations for many years, and only last month we contributed to their day of discussion on migration in Geneva, in the UN. It's a very, very important topic, and we were delighted that the theme agreed in Italy with our partners is to do with children on the move. If we get it right for those children, we'll get it right for all children. I'd like to thank sincerely our partners in this year's World Forum. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you. This is our 23rd forum, and this has been really an exciting development, and seeing everybody here, I hope we will have a buoyant forum, and I will talk tomorrow morning a bit more about our previous forums. I'd like to thank, in particular, Mentoring USA Italia, Honorary President and Founder Matilda Raffo Cuomo, and Sergio, the President, Sergio Cuomo. I'd also like to thank Fondazione Albera della Vita, the President, Patrizio Pauletti, and Ivano Abruzzi, who's the Director of Projects and Research. We're also incredibly grateful to the support we've had from the Regione Campania and the President of the region, and also the Director of the Department for Social Policies. So that is the President of the region, the Honourable Stefano Caldoro, and the Director of Department for Social Policies, the Honourable Emmanuel Rousseau. Please forgive my pronunciation. The World Forum 2012 will bring together delegates from across the world with a common purpose. There aren't that many of us in the children's field, so we have to stick together. I'm very pleased that there are young people here who have contributed and shown us how clever you are with your musical instruments, and I'm sure you have a huge amount to give to our society and to the globe in the future. The conference will help to put a spotlight on issues for children and young people and families across the globe, and we hope to learn from each other how we can share good practice with perspectives from multiple nations, from developing countries, developed nations, small countries, big countries, regions. The Neapolitan region, I know, is very, very important. Cultural differences, that together we will set a direction forward, and at the end of the conference have a declaration that we in all of our countries can use to take forward. So thank you very much once again to all of you who've made this event possible.